to at least one sensitive IRS system because the IRS did not take action to suspend or disable the contractors from the IRS system as required. Where was the outrage then? So if Democrats were serious about protecting taxpayer information, they would have raised concerns about this report and articles that ProPublica and the New York Times published using illegally obtained taxpayer information to publish stories attacking President Trump and other Americans who had their data stolen. Instead of raising concerns then, Democrats chose to weaponize the disclosure of taxpayer information, including President Trump's, to attack him and other Americans for political gain. So stop with the gaslighting and protecting the waste, fraud, and abuse that is being uncovered, and stand up for your constituents and protect their financial futures. With that, I yield.
Ms. Plaskett.
Mr. Chairman, can I ask a point of parliamentary inquiry?
Or Mr. Yes. You want to...
Point of parliamentary inquiry, then I'll do the strike of the last word.
Okay.
Point of parliamentary inquiry. Is there a mechanism where the committee could compel Mr. Musk to come and testify before the committee? Because we are happy, I think Democrats would be happy to support that motion or that mechanism if the majority is willing to oblige us. But we are happy to do it.
We'll take it under advisement. You're recognized to strike the last word.
All right, Mr. Chairman. I move to strike the last word. So Ways and Means Democrats are demanding answers and fighting to protect taxpayers' privacy and access to their Social Security benefits. Elon Musk's DOGE has pushed for access to sensitive systems that hold private data on millions of Americans. These include the essential system the government uses to pay its bills, database that stores tax return and Social Security data used to set and pay Social Security benefits. These databases include highly sensitive information, including taxpayers' Social Security numbers, addresses, income information, debts, and property records. Republicans are letting an unelected billionaire ransack our government. It's not just dangerous, it's potentially illegal. We need to know what information Musk has access and what DOGE has done with people's personal information, especially if Musk's tech bros have stolen information for unauthorized purposes. President Trump has made it clear there will be no guardrails or oversight on Elon Musk, and his department and agency heads are being forced to get in line. That's why we have inspector generals to prevent fraud, but Trump has fired them all. If the Trump administration won't hold Musk accountable, Congress must. Congress has the power to conduct oversight on the executive branch, and it is our duty to protect taxpayer and Social Security information. That is what Democrats are trying to do today. We have 2 resolutions of inquiry before the committee, and all they do is demand information regarding DOGE's intrusions at Treasury, IRS, and the Social Security Administration. We're asking whether Musk and his team access protected information like Social Security numbers and benefit information, addresses, tax debts, wage records, and bank information. We need to find out what's going on. But we can only do this if our Republican colleagues join us. And that's what we're asking them to do, to join us. Republicans either, in my opinion, either don't want to know what's going on, don't care what's going on, or are too scared of Musk to do anything about it. And trust me, I get it. Musk has a $500 billion baseball bat that he's willing to use electorally to make sure that any of you who step out of line, he puts you back in your place quickly. So I get it. I get why you're scared. I get why you're not protecting the tax information and Social Security information of millions of Americans. I get it. But we need you to have courage. We need you to step up. We need you to actually protect your constituents, because what's going to happen is when Elon Musk does all the damage and he's gone, you will be holding the bag, and then there'll be no one there to protect you. So don't let him bully you guys into not doing your jobs. We need you to do your jobs. And listen, I get it. It's basic math. You have more votes than us. You can vote anything down that you want. But we need you all to step up and protect the American taxpayer. With that, I yield back.
Mr. Swazi.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. There's a lot of back and forth here about a lot of different things. It's hard to figure out what to focus on. I think we all want to try and get rid of waste, fraud, and abuse in government. It's a major problem. It's going to require us to work together, less finger pointing. It would be great if we could get Mr. Musk to come in here and outline different ideas he has for cuts, and then we could vote on it through what's called the rescission process. That would be a great thing if we could, Mr. Chairman, I know you're going to take it under advisement, but it would be great if we could get Mr. Musk to just come here and sit here and lay out the different cuts that he thinks that should be made to the federal government. I think, there's a lot of back and forth here. Mr. Smucker was talking earlier about the deficits. I mean, we just voted yesterday, you guys voted yes, we voted no, on a budget with $6.75 trillion in expenses.